between drivers and cyclists. John Bull joins us with more on his latest Target 32 investigation.
This stack of paper is every accident report covering every bike versus car accident in Louisville over the past 12 months. It's bad reading because it gets old, fast. Same kinds of mistakes committed over and over by people in life and death situations who don't know the law. And if you take a good look around town right now, you see more accidents waiting to happen.
Lots of discomfort, lots of pain. You know, I can't cough without just hurting.
Longtime cyclist Don Hasner learned how ugly the war of the wheels is when he was hit from behind while riding near the shoulder of Highway 22 when the driver took off.
It's just unfathomable to me that somebody would just leave you there. You know, I'm just filled with anger.
We see a lot of anger out there when we take a closer look. This impatient driver can't wait to get by cyclists following the law, so he tries to pass on a double yellow-lined blind curve. A car coming in the other direction slams on the brakes, and this SUV has to veer back in to avoid a head-on crash and nearly hits a bicycle. From the cyclist's perspective, it can get downright scary with people pulling out in front of you, or drivers not leaving the legally mandated minimum of 3 feet of space when they pass, or swerving back in front of you before their trailer is clear.
Right now the streets are a little hostile.
Jackie Green's downtown bike courier service logs 1,000 miles a week. He thinks driving speed is a problem.
A focus on slowing the traffic, getting people a little calmer. Calm the traffic.
But it's hard to be calm in traffic when you get behind this. Whether it's a few friends out in the country or a group ride in the city, over and over we see cyclists disregarding laws that say they should ride as far to the right as practical and no more than 2 abreast. We record them covering 1 or 2 lanes, 5 or more wide, making it impossible for traffic behind to ever pass, and even oncoming traffic has a hard time getting by. And we seldom see cyclists stop at stop signs or use hand signals as they're required to do by law.
So maybe if they got in concert with the police and started stressing to their clubs, we're coming up 30 of us to these stop signs, guess what? We're going to stop 2 of us abreast. You're not supposed to have more than 2 abreast at a time in the roadways.
The city of Louisville is paying the Louisville Bicycle Club $10,000 to teach people how to become better cyclists. And at last Monday night's class, we saw this. Huge packs of cyclists fanning out as many as 10 wide, covering 2 lanes at times.
Cyclists 3 abreast are just being, I guess, belligerent. I don't know what they're trying to prove.
When the motorists start seeing them being more cognizant of the traffic laws and following them also, then maybe there'll be a little less aggravation on the motorist's part.
To get a better read on this problem, we've read every accident report for every car versus bike crash in Louisville over the past 12 months. There were 155 of them. That's an average of just about 1 every 2 days. 102 of the 155 accidents, exactly 2/3, were the bicyclists' fault. While it's illegal to ride bikes on sidewalks, we find that's the most common biking error in these reports. And we notice it everywhere. Even this bike officer downtown is riding on the sidewalk. And it's too bad Louisville can't be more like this. This is a bike lane. That's me trying it out on Market Street. Problem is, Louisville is just starting to install them when streets are repaved.
We are basically chasing the paving machine.
The man in charge of making Louisville a bike-friendly community says the answer lies in education and enforcement.
We would like to provide a targeted enforcement, targeted educational opportunities. So when we see a cyclist is running the stoplight or the stop sign, the best thing would be to inform that cyclist not to do this thing.
Take another look at that comment. While he was talking about what to do about cyclists breaking the law, a man on a bike came off a sidewalk on the wrong side of the street in a crosswalk going the wrong way on a one-way street against traffic. Louisville appears to have a long way to go. No response yet from the Bicycle Club on what you just saw from the biking class. I asked Lieutenant Sweeney if police see this all the time, do they ever issue citations to cyclists? He says perhaps it's time to start because he says there probably has been a lack of enforcement on the part of police regarding cyclists. So we'll see.
Maybe that'll work.
Yep.
Thanks, John. Now,